I talked with Daya about winning her first Grammy at 18 years old, filming a music video in the middle of a pandemic, and we got into the juicy details about her bisexual anthem, Bad Girl. Here's how it went. Well, joining me now is Daya. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you? Good to see you.
I am wonderful, thanks. Thanks so much for spending a little bit of time talking about your music and some of the things going on in your life. I wanted to start with the song Bad Girl because it's a vibe, it's a bop, and I've had it on repeat in my house. It's very good with cooking dinner, I've found. So congratulations on that.
I
Yeah.
haven't tested it out with that yet, so good to know. Good to
Well,
know.
put that one on the list because I think it works pretty well.
All right, all right.
The lyrics for the song Bad Girl are kind of defiant, kind of personal, kind of based on your own truth. It's almost sort of a bisexual anthem in some ways. And it talks a lot about kind of what you want in your own personal life. Is Bad Girl also representative of you finding what you want in your musical life? Is this the sound that you think, wow, I finally found it?
Yeah, I definitely think that this is like this on my trajectory of being an artist. This feels like the closest to where I'm at now, in my head, and I feel like it definitely is reflective of like the kind of darker, more sonically like dark space that I want to go into. And I think, yeah, as soon as I heard the track, we were all in a session together. It was Andrew Goldstein was the producer, Michael Pollack was a writer, but he was working on the track with Goldstein. And as soon as they played like that opening intro, like the da 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 da, I was just like, this feels like it's transporting me to this world of kind of like it was already telling me a story. It was already feeling like this kind of like seductive, like mysterious kind of darker sound. And I think I had this concept in mind of trading in a bad guy for a bad girl, and I just felt like it was definitely the right song to pair it with.
So you want a bad girl, and that's your story. I was curious, are you a bad girl, or are you the type of person that you describe as wanting in the song?
Yeah, I think it's kind of goes both ways a bit. I think that I definitely how I envision a bad girl to be is just someone who's very confident and bold and assertive and doesn't really care about clashing with the world around them or what other people think of them. So I think that that's definitely something that I strive to be and that I strive to also see in my partner. So it's kind of this like reflexive thing that, yeah, I think it's definitely a quality that I feel like is desirable for me and also that for me to have and also for my partner to have. So yeah.
That's good. So you kind of get the best of both worlds, I guess, with it.
And I think that it was something that was like always hard for me in my relationship with guys because it didn't feel like there was this like mutual or understanding really. And it felt like with my current relationship with a girl, it just felt very natural for us to kind of mirror those same desires back at each other and have that kind of understanding right off the bat.
Well, good. I'm glad for you. When you filmed the music video for Bad Girl, we obviously, like everything these days, did it in the middle of a pandemic. That is not an easy thing to do, I'm guessing. What were the challenges presented to you in the filming of the Bad Girl music video?
Well, we definitely had to have a smaller crew. We had to have more people doing more work, or less people doing more work. And I'm really happy that a lot of people were really down and excited about it and just wanted to give it their all. And I feel like we owe the people on the crew so much because they really got around so many restrictions that we have to deal with at this point in COVID, but unfortunately. But yeah, I think it was really good. And other than that, like it was my first full production music video that I've shot in so long, and it just felt like I had all this like pent up energy just ready to kind of explode. And I think it really made the video just so much more special. And my performance just I think I definitely put my all into it. So I'm hopefully it comes off that way. I don't know.
For sure, it does. You have had a number of years now since the last time you put out a full-length album. Like, obviously, you've been releasing music, but I believe, was it 2016 was the last time you put out an album?
Yeah, yeah, almost 5 years
Wow.
ago. Yeah.
Damn.
Following.
So,
Yeah.
so 5 years in the making, you've got a second album on the way. Are we going to hear songs from all 5 years, or is this going to be relatively new?
I think it's gonna be new. I think after Sincerely Pretty, I kind of wanted to take a second and step back and really hone in on my sound and what I wanted to say as an artist. And not that I hadn't really been able to do that before personally, but I was working with the same group of guys, and it was just kind of very like streamlined at that point. We were just kind of trying to catch up to the singles at the time, and there wasn't really a lot of like development, I feel like, put into my end, and I just wanted to have time to do that and to really just like be as real as I can with myself, with my lyrics and my sound and everything. So hopefully that comes across in this one. I think there are some things that like are carried over just because it's me still, but I think there's going to be a lot of new things that hopefully will excite people too.
Do we have a release date or anything like that scheduled out yet, or is maybe still top secret?
Can't say release. I do have an EP coming out very soon, so Bad Girl's gonna be on that as well as a few other singles, and
Awesome.
coming very soon. I'm excited.
Looking forward to it. Flashing backward just for a sec, you won your first Grammy at 18 years old, and that puts you in a pretty exclusive club. Like, you know, Billie Eilish is a member of that club and other notable names. You don't win a Grammy at 18 if you're not somebody. But it wasn't for a song that you wrote. So I was curious, do you feel any pressure as a songwriter, as an artist, to get back there with a song that is 100% yours?
I don't think I necessarily feel pressure. I feel motivated. I think that it's definitely, I mean, I try to look at it that way. Otherwise, I'm just gonna drive myself crazy with it. Because
Right.
Predict the Grammys. It's not something that you can like, oh, this is definitely. It's the same way that I feel about like hit songs. I feel like you can't really predict what's gonna work when. So I definitely am so grateful for that. That was a crazy moment in time in my life, and I will never forget that. And I think it just keeps me motivated to do the same with my own work. And it's good that it was kind of this like secondhand thing, or I mean, basically through as a feature. And I feel like now it's just the pressure's on, but also I'm excited about it, and I feel motivated, and I feel like I'm gonna do it.
That's great. And that segues perfectly, by the way, into what I had planned as my last question, because I wanted to ask, you know, back when you came out with your first couple of hits a few years ago, a lot of them really picked up steam early on because of blogger endorsements and kind of celebrities being like, yo, do you hear this Daya song? It was pretty cool. Nowadays, that is not the case. Bloggers don't break songs. Like stuff like TikTok breaks songs. Do you anticipate Bad Girl being a song that'll break in the new way, or, you know, how do you envision that song's journey?
I hope so. I mean, I'm constantly on TikTok. I'm like always stalking people and just like, I'm like, I'm very addicted to the app, as I'm sure a lot of people are. But I think, I mean, I hope that it reacts in the same way. I feel like a good song will just do that organically, hopefully. And I hope that, you know, I'm definitely not going to try to push it in an unorganic way on people, because I just want people to react to it naturally and to feel like it resonates with them. So hopefully it does. I don't know. Who knows?
Fair enough. Well, last thing, Daya, you know, normally when I'd bring an artist into the studio here in Virginia Beach, we would talk about everything we need to talk about and then grab a picture before we move on. But can't necessarily do that in these COVID times, unless this is what I like to do. Can we do a Zoom photo shoot where we'll hit some poses, I'll go back, screenshot those, and then put them together after the fact, and it'll kind of be like we got a pick. Is that something that would be cool with you?
Perfect. Tell me what to do. I got you.
Anything you want, any poses, like if you've got a favorite one, I'll just mirror you. You know, you lead the way.
Okay, great. Awesome. Wow, I'm excited. I haven't done a Zoom photo shoot yet. So
No? This is great then. This is a first. So, all right.
Okay, so first let me get my, okay.
Yeah, right.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just do a classic.
Okay.
I think this is my classic.
Yeah. This is good.
Are we waiting for someone to take the picture?
We just to hold it for a sec, because when I go back and I look at the video, I don't want it to be like a split second that I've got to nail the screenshot.
No, you got you. Okay, you tell me when to move to the next one then.
Okay. I like to kind of keep it hardcore. Let's do this.
Love it.
Yeah. That's dope. You want to do one more?
Sure, let's do a little cute one.
Yes. That's gonna be fun. Those are gonna look good.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
Thank you for your time, Daya. I really
All right,
appreciate
thank you so much. Thanks for all the support too. It means a
it.
lot.
You got it. Bye-bye.
Talk soon. Bye.